Should we... Oh, my chair swivels.
Oh, mine doesn't.
I'm going to swivel into it.
My chair has thousands of years of farts.
Hi. Honestly, that chair is pretty old, so it probably does.
Oh, we're...
Okay, well, this is Bullshitting with Bleach.
Hi.
Let me do that again. I don't know. Anyways, welcome to Bullshitting with Bleach. This is going to be the first video of what I hope is many. So we're super low quality right now, and that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
It only goes up from here. My name's MayMay Graves.
This is MayMay.
Yeah.
This is probably one of my oldest, not in age, but in oldest drag sisters.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of topics that I get asked about most in my DMs, which I think the number one topic I get asked about is how to start drag and how to be successful at drag. What is your, like, what, do you have any tips or what comes to your mind when someone asks you, how to be successful? Yeah,
the number one question along those lines that I'm used to is, like, do you have any advice for up and coming, like, drag performers? Like, what would you like to have heard whenever you were starting? And I love the idea of finding people that you vibe with and collaborating real hard. Number one. Number two, show up and have a good time and be nice to everybody and don't have a stick up your ass, and again, show up on time like I did today.
I was late.
No, I was late too, bitch. Yeah, show up on time and pay people what you owe. Don't get into producing too early. I feel like those are two completely different things, and I feel like people think that to be successful in drag, you have to be a producer, not just a performer. But the thing is, being a performer is also its own business, and so those are two businesses that you have to learn. And I think that you need to hone in on one rather than doing both.
I love that. That's me. No, but a lot of people, I think, sometimes want to produce because they're under the impression that then they have all the control. And drag, you're never going to have all the control in drag. So I think that it's good to be able to roll with the punches, flow, and be easy to work with and shape shift and, do you. This looks like so weird. There we go.
Slide it back.
There we go.
Just hide it with the
table.
Just
sit back here like, hello. I forgot it was on the news. This guy was trying to buy it. Okay, so if you've seen the TikTok, because it has so many views, someone was like, hey, there's this really... And I didn't know it was on there. So this guy was trying to buy meth off of me and Porter, which neither one of us do meth. I guess I just have to... I was like, everyone knows it. No, I guess I had to say that. But... talking so fast, but that's because...
She keeps meth hours, but she doesn't do math.
This is my math.
She did 8 of those.
Literally.
I'll host the show within 10 minutes.
But, this guy was trying to buy meth off of us. And I was just questioning him and then told him that I had a lot of meth.
Yeah.
I think it's because it was funny, because I was like, yeah, I have a ton of meth.
And the fact that
I'm not giving it to you. It's rude and presumptuous of him to think that if I had meth that we were about to go fucking toke up together. No, sir.
Toke up? Is that what you do with meth?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you shotgun it? Do you,
I know people,
touchdown?
blow it in their butts.
Yeah.
People blow it in their butts. Why does that make me laugh? It's butts.
Oh, I had some trade last night. And I don't know what it was, but he did that old school version of poppers where they have it in a rag.
Oh.
Yeah, what is that? It's
It's the cold spray in the rag and then they just...
Yeah. I was like, that's huffing. That's what we did in, like, when we were 13 in a Walmart parking lot.
So less cute than poppers. Poppers, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
And then the rag comes out.
Yeah,
suddenly it feels like an addiction.
Yeah. Exactly. I brought my $11 Greedy Pig poppers because I couldn't find my double Scorpios, and
Greedy Pig poppers. What are those?
No, it's like the CVS brand for poppers, basically. Like it's like $11 at whatever sex shop, but it just says Greedy Pig.
I have like a ton of bottles of Double Scorpio because they sent me a ton. Shout out Double Scorpio, love you. They sent me a ton of poppers, so if you need a bottle, take one before you go.
Oh, would love. Thank you, Double Scorpio. Remember whenever we met and were really like shady towards each other for 2 seconds.
You were shady towards me.
I was really shady towards you.
You were shady towards me.
Yeah.
I'm nice.
Oh no, you were very silent, and you were giving me that face that you give, that one, and I remember I walked up to you because we had been hearing about each other a lot because we were like at the time two of like the few weird girls.
We were the weird girls. Everyone was like, "Hey, I don't know if you've heard this girl named MayMay is really kind of weird gay."
That girl, yeah. I remember one time in the bushes back behind S4, there was somebody getting their dick sucked, and they go, "Hey, Bleach," and I said, "I'm the one with blue hair," and I left. It happened.
I love that.
Girl, I got so drunk last week.
That's so stupid. You got so drunk last week? Okay, so I haven't drank. Well, I went on like a 2-week break from drinking.
Yeah.
But then I drank the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I drank like twice, but I had 13 shows within 9 days, 13 in a row, and I only drank at 2 of them out of 11.
Let me tell you. So I holler because that's okay. This is
no. I love drinking a lot. I just had to slow down. I was feeling like a bloated, like I was like fucking.
Well, yeah, you feel bloated. You can't spend like the rest of your like next day is spent recovering, and so and then you don't feel like you want to get into drag anymore.
Oh my god.
Because
the lethargic, is that the word? Lethargic?
Yeah, the lethargy.
The lethargy.
It
was real though.
Yeah.
It was getting to be like a lot. And I feel like as drag queens, of course, like we're there to boost ourselves. So like drinks were just thrown into our hands, which I love. Don't ever stop that.
Uh-huh.
But like, it becomes our responsibility to know when to say no.
Oh, I have a good... let's bullshit about this for a second, mama. So some people have asked me what were my tricks like for not drinking
Okay, cool,
at shows because it's
good.
Because it's really hard because whenever you're performing and being around people are two terrifying things to do sober. For people
Yeah, very much so can be.
For people with anxiety and like people that feel like they have to be on. So my tricks, especially to still boost bar sales, for anybody who wants to try just like a month or a week or 2 days of sobriety, just find a drink that looks like a cocktail, like just a good pineapple grenadine, something that makes you feel like you're drinking, and nurse that for the rest of the night. A lot of bars also have non-alcoholic beer, so if you're feeling like you just want to like carry a bottle around, a good thing about that is that the beer bottle is dark and nobody knows that there's nothing in it, so you can put water back in it or something.
Oh my god, you totally could.
Yeah.
Totally good. I just did soda.
Yeah.
Soda with lime, because I'm like, oh, it's vodka.
Yeah. Yeah, Red Bull. I because my drink is usually blue, so I would do Red Bull with a little drop of food coloring so that it looked like my
I realized that people, when I would tell them, hey, I'm not drinking tonight or something, it was always, oh, no, yes, you are. And it was like a forced thing.
It's stressful.
Then it was kind of annoying. So then I just started, whenever anyone would come and offer me a drink, I would just be like, oh, I'm too drunk. I gotta like calm down. They'd be like, oh, I get it.
That's really good.
And they were totally just like, oh, I get it. Love ya. Yeah. But like, if I was like not drinking,
they're cool.
There was an issue there.
Yeah, they're cool if you're drunk. They're fine with that, and they're not going to check and see if you're driving later. But like, you know what I mean? Like they're not.
No, literally, yeah.
They're not worried about that.
I performed in the Rose Room, without having a single cocktail, and that was the first few days of me not drinking. That's nice. And my first number, I felt so like out of. Just, I don't know. Second 2 numbers, I had so much fun. My first number, though, I just felt not even within myself. It was so weird. It was odd.
Yeah, I remember walking off stage and being like, is that what I do?
Horizontal. I went to Half Price Books for the first time. Derek introduced me to it. I'm used to going to Barnes & Noble and places, and he was like, you're an idiot. Half Price Books was amazing. I got so much shit. It's the new Hastings.
New Hastings.
Who remembers Hastings Sound Off? I used to go to Hastings all the fucking time. That was like my spot. I would get so stoned and go to Hastings and just peruse. I bought Lady Gaga, Terry Richardson, the book there in like 2011. Oh. Got my rocks off to that.
I used to street perform in front of Hastings. I used to eat and breathe fire because there was no busking laws in Longview. There was a guy juggling knives next to me. He tried to stab me later because he wanted to suck my dick and then got he panicked. He panicked. in my car. I drove him.
I don't know about any stories.
We went to high school together.
Tried to stab you?
He juggled knives.
Hey, that's why he tried to stab you. He knew you from high school.
Yeah, well,
Probably
that's the
hated you
problem.
then, too.
He's probably watching me still. I think he's married now.
Shout out, what's his name?
I don't want to say it because he got a knife still.
Okay, so, I bought at Half Price Books, circling back, at Half Price Books, I bought the best Playboy covers, and it's a book that has all the best Playboy covers. Okay, so flipping through it, there was Anna Nicole Smith's first ever Playboy cover, but when she was still Vicky Lynn, before she was Anna Nicole, before the guest ad and all of that. So then Derek was like, told me the issue date on it, looked it up, found it on eBay, and it's on its way to me. I'll have it next Thursday, but it's the Playboy of Vicky Lynn, like from before she was. Oh, she looks so young and so gorgeous. I'll show you.
Are you?
So, what are you proud of but have never had an excuse to talk about? What are you proud of but have never had an excuse to talk about? It's kind of a good question.
You know what?
You go first. What are you proud of that you've never had like an excuse or a platform to sit and job out?
Something serious or just something fun?
Anything that you feel like.
I think my penis is great. No, it's listen.
Ew.
I'm proud of it.
Look at this. This is... Okay, so.
Yeah. I'll think of a better one.
I don't know. I mean,
the fact that I have a penis freaks you out.
Yeah, a little bit.
Does it freak you out, Mom?
No.
That I'm a sexual person?
Yes.
True life.
I don't know. I'm proud because I started drag. I started drag as just, me wanting to have an outlet for a lot of stuff I was going through, and then it turned into more of a business, and then I just feel proud of that I've disciplined myself to not fall into old ways and to push myself past that.
Hell yeah.
So I feel really proud of that. I also love my penis, but I also love the way I can tuck it back and look like this.
Anyway, let's talk about this wig, Mom.
Anyway, let's talk about this wig, Mom. Should we just go out and strut after this? I don't know.
I really feel like it, but
I'm loving using glue on my eyes these days.
Me too.
I'm just living it. I just want to look like a slut always.
Yeah. I really like your you've had a very big transition, like with your drag.
If I'm being honest, when I first started drag, it was always whips and chains and black, and then and at the time, like, I'm not saying I was the first to do that. I'm not that stupid. But in Dallas, there was no one else on like Thursday night that was doing that with me. Like I was the first one there doing that, and it was like, and then I just, I'm not saying they got it from me, but it's just that kind of became the new drag. Aesthetic was like
everybody started
this and that.
Everybody started doing it, and you're like,
and everyone was trying to be so far this way. And then there was a part of me that just started looking at like my first inspirations in drag, which were Divine, being like the main one, who always had like a fucking glamorous dress and this and that, and was still a complete monster. So I've learned that I can still be a full monster and still be the queen that I started out being, but I can look exactly how I don't have to like look a certain. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've opened my mind up to how I can present myself and not be insecure that someone's like, oh, you're not, I think a lot of times I didn't think I was pretty enough to try and be pretty.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't think I was pretty enough to try and be pretty, and now I don't care if someone else thinks I'm not pretty. Yeah. I feel pretty, and I don't care.
Real is what you feel, Mama.
Real is what you feel. I don't know.
Work.
I don't remember what we were talking about, honestly. Wash your fucking hands. Keep supporting shows. Keep supporting your friends. Keep doing you. Just be cautious.
Yeah.
I think that that's the best way we can get over this. That sounds like a little too fairy tale perfect world. I get it. But like, I went to the fabric store yesterday. They have hand sanitizer everywhere throughout. Like, Miss Trisha Delicious making me a new outfit right now. you'll be with me at Beauty Bar tomorrow. I think we all should help each other out and keep trying to, you know, support each other so that we can keep that money circulating within our community at least to try and keep not just drag queens, but everyone. Afloat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, it's not special to us. We're speaking
performers, gig workers, sex workers,
bartenders.
Bartenders, absolutely. Barbacks,
people. I mean, there's just
lighting.
Anyone that's you know out of. There's people that aren't even in that kind of industry right now that are taking hits, and so we're entertainers, so of course by nature we're very narcissistic. Yeah. But what other industries you can definitely sound off if there are other industries that are being hit hard, like the entertainment industry is. Yeah. That if there's ways that we can help as well, or that people can help, that would be information that I would like to learn because I'm uneducated.
Absolutely. Because I am uneducated.
I would like to learn more on this, on bullshitting with Bleach. The first one, sorry, don't know how it's going to go, but whatever. We did it on a whim, and if you'd like to see more, we bullshitted.
It's in the description.
If you want to see more, though, just let us know, and we will definitely hook it up. And I don't mind investing to try and spruce this whole gig up, but, you know.
What are you talking about? We got 5 cameras, we're just not using them.
We're just not using them.
Yeah. You know, with everybody I don't like talking about this, but because I don't like asking for help, but this is my first time that I've like just fully said I need help. And the outpouring of people who I'm learning how to accept love, and the outpouring of love that I'm seeing, like, of everybody who just enjoys what I put out, I'm starting to learn and accept that, and so that's what's pushing me to, join in on videos like this and do my own content.
And a lot of entertainers do so many other things, so hit you up for a makeup lesson. Yeah, I mean, people are always like, "I want you to do my makeup." Oh, yeah. Throw a bitch a few bucks, and come play in makeup, or even like Rolla Derby. She just did some amazing artwork for me for my merchandise. Hit Rolla up to get some artwork. There's so many people that don't just entertain, that do so many things that we could all kind of help each other out with right now, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, we just wanted to plug our flat tummy teas. Just kidding. Okay, well, thank you, MayMay, so much. I'm going to end this now.
Hell yeah. Do we have any more questions or anything?
I don't think so. I'm going to we should prepare questions next time. Maybe have a cocktail next time. But that'll be nice. But for now, this has been Bullshitting with Bleach and MayMay.
Hi, I'm MayMay.
Thank you so much. And I want to end it like Jeffree Star. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
And this has been...
Bye, guys. Okay, we're ending this. Bye.
Beautiful. Oh, this is where we talk to each other.
Oh,
and it pans out. Yeah.